This week's Rome, the Reborn Optimized Analysis moving forward. Today we have drpipes.com. Now, first thing, we're jumping right in. I wanted to show you guys this. Usually when you have, not always, but typically, when it's / and then there's a .html as the URL structure, this is a fully custom coded site. Now, there's theme, templates, all that fun stuff, but this is fully custom coded. Now, if it's coded properly, then usually the technical on-site, the page will load quicker because there's less, actual code. Usually what happens in themed websites is the code is not, optimized properly for speed, and you start adding pages, it becomes very slow. And that's one thing Google's cracking down on for users. They're all about where can we get the correct information to the correct person in the quickest, most proper manner. See, and just as I suspected, they have been doing SEO. So before, this is a good sign. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is never going to be like 100 out of 100. But let's look at the errors. Okay, schema is one of the hardest things to do in a website, but I'm actually surprised with it being coded properly that they don't have schema. Now, some of this could be out of date because I do believe they have a lot of backlinks just by how their website is set up. And I only know these things because I've been doing this for, 14 years or something. But look at this. Look at all, this is a giant company. So Colorado, let's see what, plumbers near Colorado. So this is like a huge conglomerate. Emergency plumbers, call us today. They're really, this company's been around for a long time. Yeah, 2010. So they've been around for 12 years, if my math is correct. So their technical SEO, their on-site SEO is actually pretty good. Now what I do like is when you go home on their website, they're going to tell you exactly what services right on their website. This is awesome. This is something that you want to see. Even though, maybe not in this fashion. It's all depending on how you want your website set up. I would maybe not have it look so, holy cow, scroll. But I bet you they are getting a ton of traffic because the way that they're structured. Now, let's type in, click on residential. Are these clickable? No. Okay, that's just an animation. 24-hour plumbers. Does this say? Yeah, this is a blog. Yeah, they're blogging. Yeah, so these guys, just without looking at the back end, the website's a little cluttered. I mean, don't get me wrong. What happens? 84601. What I was gonna say is, don't get me wrong. It's better to have more information so you can be found. But look at this. This is an SEO sentence. We are your one-stop shop for plumbing repairs in Provo, Utah. So let's use one of our tools here. And plumbing repair in Provo, Utah. Okay, they're on the second page of Google, so not number one, but I would say that they're on the right track, and they do have a ton of different locations. This is insane, actually. See, so it's one organization, but they're do you see what's happening here is their URL structure, drpipes.com / North Carolina, NC, right? Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina, exactly. So someone did SEO this site. I mean, it's like, I would say 70-80% there. What they need to do is, I was going to say, they need to be doing blogs every single month on multiple articles. Let's see what this is about. When was this done? It doesn't tell us. Yeah, it doesn't look like it tells us, but that's okay. I mean, realistically, what you want to see is exactly what they're doing. And, maybe I haven't done a content audit. So typically what we do with our clients is we get their website, you do a content audit, all these different blogs and all these different services, there is going to be some outdated content. Google is changing quite heavily to where you used to be able to throw up a bunch of content to your site. Oh, you're relevant to the client or the user. Here you go. Nowadays, they're wanting quality content. So this website could actually use a content refresh overhaul where we would analyze each individual page, every single blog. Hey, this blog's getting no traffic, this one's getting some traffic, whatever, so on and so forth, to where you can actually see, hey, if we get rid of 30 blogs, we know we did hard work on that, but if we get rid of those, it'll speed up the site. Google will index your other blogs better because it's actually not slowing down your other pages. So there's a lot that goes into SEO. It's not just website content, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's technical, on-site, how, your load page, speed on the load times for every single page, and then also niche-oriented backlink building. Now, I put them in here, drpipes.com, and they're getting about 3,000 clicks. They did just have a decrease pretty heavily, about 33% or so. They used to get 5,000. They were probably doing some ads though. Okay, that's the reality without going too much into an audit, because I want to keep this short. But look at this. This is the power of SEO, guys. SEO is the mid to long-term growth for your business. This keeps you in business. Imagine in a recession. Imagine in all these different crazy things in life. Yes, we know you get referrals. We know that your college buddy, refers people to your dental office or your plumbing business. We don't care. That's great. You should be doing everything in your power to have a multi-diverse stream, and this is the power, is you will get a ton of volume exponentially, month over month over month. And guys, these are niche-oriented people. So what that means is you have these keywords that are actually, people are looking up plumbers near me. They're going to convert at a higher rate. Then a real good firm like what we do is we do conversion rate optimization. Think about it. If you have 5,000 clicks to your site and then you were to do conversion rate optimization where you do A/B testing, hey, does this work better with these buttons being, right here? Do they need to be bigger? Do they need to be whatever? You A/B test and you see what converts the highest. But let's do some math here. Let's do 5,000 clicks, and if we convert only 2% higher, that's another 100 clients. So that's the power of doing solid strategies, doing it for the mid to long-term growth. And you know what I love about this? These guys stopped doing really strong and powerful SEO. At one point, they were doing a lot of SEO, clearly, but they've stopped, what I can tell, they've stopped quite a bit. And guess what? They're still getting 3,000 hits organically every month. So this is something that stays with you. And look at this. I wanted to speak, the last thing I'll end on, to keep this relatively short, is their link building. Their link building, 75,000 backlinks. They need to have some backlinks. It's called disavowing backlinks, that you need to get rid of some links that are not carrying good quality weight. I can, without even reading into 75,000 links, I can tell you they're not quality. You want to know why? They have a 27 out of 100 domain score. For a client that had 75,000 backlinks, they would have like a 50, 60, 70 domain authority, which is your trust score to Google. And the reason why is because Google is looking at quality. So that'll kind of wrap it up. I mean, to kind of give them some scoring, we're going to go ahead and say, I don't know, they're a little bit messy on the front end. Like, this is kind of a little crazy. I do love how they are, hey, boom, this goes to Austin. And it's going to be the same exact thing. I understand what they're doing. They're setting it up for SEO. But let's get a little personality. Like, this is just going to be a copy-paste, Austin, Texas, copy-paste, Colorado, whatever, right? So that's my point, is they're doing the URL structure properly. They're doing it. It's okay. It's working. There could be improvements to get them to back to 5,000 clicks, 6,000 clicks. Anyway, you get it. But to score them, I would give them a 6.5 out of 10. Really for the looks, they do have their phone number. It is clickable when you're on the mobile, things like that. In terms of SEO, though, they might have a firm behind them. I'm not sure. I have no idea who these guys are, but I would give them about, an 8 out of 10 in terms of their SEO score, because they are actually doing a ton, a crazy amount of blogging and content. Now they just need to consolidate all of that and kind of rework it into what's going to move the needle on these keywords. Like, look at this. Plumber near me, yeah, 800,000. Okay, they're not probably going to rank for that, even though they're on the second page. Wow, that's crazy. They're on the second page and still getting 14 traffic. So anyway, there's a lot of keywords, so we could go through this. But anyway, that's why we do our $2,000 in-depth audits for free, is because you got to know. You can't fix what you don't track, okay? So that's kind of what I would say is 6.5 overall. Their SEO score, it used to be, I would say, an 8 out of 10 because they did do a bunch of SEO, but now it's becoming cluttered, so they need to kind of revisit that. But this was a great Rome. Appreciate you guys, and have a great rest of your week. Take care.